No words can explain what it is. It has to be witnessed, to be experienced, the ultimate truth. And the whole process is a process which will make you realize the truth about your own self. Know thyself. The process of knowing yourself becomes a process of knowing the law, the nature, the universal law of nature. Then you start understanding the universal law of nature as you experience the truth within yourself. The universal law which governs the entire universe, animate, inanimate, which is applicable to everyone, everything, that becomes so clear. This universal law punishes us as soon as we break the law. Anyone who breaks the law is punished then and there. And when we start living in line with the law, as the law wants us to live, this very law starts rewarding us. This will become so clear. Exploring the truth about yourself, the physical truth, the mental truth, the combination of the two, the interaction going on every moment. When you keep on observing it as this technique wants you to observe properly, without mixing up anything, everything will become so clear. The nature will start revealing itself. The entire law will start revealing itself. The truth of the world, the universe, will become so clear. The law of the universe will become so clear. And then it will become so easy to live in line with this law, as the law wants us to live. And the life will be full of happiness, peace, harmony. Not just at the surface level of the mind, the entire being, mind and matter, the combination of the two, will be full of peace, harmony, happiness. This is the goal of this technique. Not that in 10 days you will reach the final goal, but within 10 days you will grasp the technique, how to work to explore the reality within yourself, moving step by step, always from the gross reality towards the subtler, without mixing anything else with it. The truth as you experience from moment to moment, from moment to moment. And for this, to start with, the breath is a very important tool. If you mix up some verbalization with it or visualization with it, as I said, the concentration will become very easy. True. But as your mind gets concentrated with the verbalization, with the visualization, you forget all about the breath. Your mind gets concentrated, you start experiencing peace at the surface level of the mind. Then the whole process of exploring the truth pertaining to yourself from the surface to the depth is lost, because the tool is lost. Pure breath, bare breath was an important tool with the help of which you could have gone much deeper. Therefore, don't miss this tool, at least at this stage. Later on you will get some more tools which will help you to go deeper. Now, breath is very important for you. Bare breath, pure breath. Like you want to explore the truth about your body. What one knows about one's body. One may have read books on physiology or anatomy, and might have seen charts, this or that. That doesn't mean that you know. You don't know at the experiential level. It is just an intellectual game. At the experiential level, you know so little about your body. You know something about the external organs, the limbs, the eyes, etc., how they work, how they function. They work according to your wishes, according to your desires, according to your commands. If you want your eyes to get open, it opens up, close, close, your hands raised, your leg move, whatever wish you have. According to that, these limbs, these organs outside, they start working. But how about organs inside? The heart, the lungs, kidney, liver, etc. They don't work according to your wishes, your desire, your command. If you give a command to your heart, stop beating, it won't stop. If you say you slow down, it won't slow down. If you want it to become fast, it won't become fast. You have no command over it. You have no control over it. What to talk of these big organs inside? The entire material structure, the physical structure, the corporeal structure is made up of tiny little atoms, subatomic particles. And every particle has some activity or the other. Every moment something is happening there. You are not knowing because you are not experienced. This technique will help you to experience that. But you have no control over that. It is just happening naturally. Oh, so you know something about this physical structure at the surface level, at the external level, where things happen intentionally as well as unintentionally. But you know nothing about things which are happening inside unintentionally. They are just happening. You have no control over them. The enlightened one found a tool with the help of which you start experiencing the reality within the framework of the body inside what's happening. This tool, the breath. Like someone living on this bank of the river, more or less knows about the reality of this bank of the river because this person has lived there, is living there. Someone else crosses the river and goes to the other bank of the river and returns and speaks very high of the other bank. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And one feels like enjoying it, witnessing it. But one sits at this bank of the river with folded hands, moist eyes, choking voice, starts praying, craving, crying. Oh, other bank, please come here. Oh, other bank, please come here. I want to witness you. I want to enjoy you. I won't come there. You come here. Whole life this person may keep on crying. It doesn't happen. Can't happen. The only way for someone to witness the truth of the other bank is to leave this bank, cross the river and reach the other bank. So simple. You require a bridge which connects this bank with the other bank, with the help of which you can enjoy and witness the other bank. This breath works like a bridge. This known field of your physical structure. The breath is connected with the known field of the structure, physical structure, to the unknown field, where things are happening just naturally. It connects them. This is one activity of the body which works both ways, intentionally as well as unintentionally. You want to have an intentional breath, a deep breath, yes, you can have it. You want to have a shallow breath, you can have it. Even if you want to stop breathing, maybe just for half a minute, you can stop breathing. You don't give any orders or command to the breath. Naturally, it will be coming in, going out, coming in, going out. So it works both ways. That is why you make use of the breath. And with the help of the breath, you go to the other shore, the other bank of the reality of this physical structure. And this is what you started doing during these 10 days. Many more realities pertaining to your physical structure will manifest themselves. Accept them only when you experience, not because of these discourses, not because your teacher says so, not because any particular scripture says so, not because a scientist says so, not because the enlightened one Buddha says so. your own experience, with your own experience, moment to moment, moment to moment. The breath will help you. And very soon, you will start understanding that the breath also helps you to explore the mental field. Initially it will look, the breath is a physical function, coming in, going out. But very soon you start realizing it has got so much to do with the mind. And it has got so much to do with the mental impurities, the defilements, the negativities. As you practice, you will start realizing then when your mind starts rolling in any negativity, anger, hatred, ill will, animosity, passion, fear, anything, the respiration, the breath loses its normality. It is no more normal. It becomes slightly hard. It becomes slightly fast. And when that particular negativity has passed away, you find the breath has again become normal. Your breath is strongly related to your mind also, and the mental negativities also. It will become clearer and clearer. And you are here to go to the source of your problem, your day-to-day problem. That means the origin of your negativities. This breath will help you at the mental level to go to the depth of your problem where the negativity arises. It will help you to explore the reality about your mind also. At the material level, you were just observing the whole day the breath coming in, the breath going out, coming in, going out, passing through left nostril, passing through right nostril, passing through both the nostrils, deep, shallow, whatever it is, you are observing it. That was, you are observing the truth about the physical structure. Tonight, tomorrow whole day, you will start experiencing the truth about the physical structure at a little subtler level, deeper level. It is there all the time, but you never experienced it. Now you will start experiencing it. Understand the exploration at this stage is a small area. You have to explore the reality within this limited area with the base of the upper lip covering the entire area of nostrils. You are keeping your attention at the entrance of the nostrils and the passages inside the nostrils. The breath passes over this area and you are aware of it. Now within this limited area, see, if the area is smaller, you will notice that because you are working on a smaller area, your mind is becoming sharper and sharper, subtler and subtler, sharper and sharper, more and more sensitive, starts feeling subtler realities. If you have bigger area to work upon, the mind does not become sharp so easily. That is why the enlightened one wanted you to work on a small area. After 1 or 2 days, you will narrow down this area also. Narrower the area of your awareness, sharper the mind is bound to become. Mind becomes sharper and sharper to feel subtler realities. Tonight and tomorrow you will start feeling, you might have started feeling even today, you will start feeling the touch of the breath, touch of the incoming breath, touch of the outgoing breath. Anywhere within this limited area. Not necessary it should touch everywhere. Anywhere on the inner walls of the nostrils, or maybe on the outer rings of the nostrils, or maybe on the area below the nostrils, above the upper lip. Within this limited area, anywhere you feel the touch, you are just aware, do nothing. The whole technique is just be aware, just be aware. If you feel a touch, you are aware, there is a touch. If you don't feel, you don't feel, you are just aware, the breath coming in, going out, but give importance to the touch. Until you will notice, day after tomorrow, you started feeling still subtler reality, and the day after, still subtler reality. Like this, you will move from the gross reality to the subtle reality, the subtler, the subtler, the subtlest, pertaining to this corporeal body, and so also pertaining to the mind. Today, nobody told you to observe your mind, but unintentionally you started observing your mind. You noticed what kind of mind I am carrying. You were asked to observe your respiration. You observe hardly 2 respiration and gone. This mind is gone somewhere. And after a long time you realize, oh, where it is gone? I was here to observe my breath, and again you bring it. Again after 1 or 2 breaths, gone somewhere. And again you realize you bring it back. And not only that, when you find this mind wandering again and again, a flickering mind, you feel so agitated. What kind of mind I am carrying? It cannot work this ordinary work just to observe. It has nothing to do. Respiration is there. It's not a breathing exercise that you get fatigued because of that. It is there. And your job is just observe. It's just happening. You are sitting on the bank of the river. The river is flowing. What you have to do? And still, it cannot do even this easy job. You feel very frustrated. You generate agitation, irritation. Oh no. Then you are going against the technique. This is your own habit pattern of the mind, that when something unwanted happens, you react. You react with irritation, with agitation, with negativity, and this is what you started doing. Now you want the mind to get concentrated, and look, it is not concentrated. So you start reacting. Oh no. The technique wants you just accept the fact. Mind has wandered away. At this moment, the mind has wandered away. Smilingly accept it, wandered away. So what? The breath is still there. I come back to breath. Come back to breath. Again it wanders away. Again come back to breath. Very soon you will realize that as soon as you accept the fact the mind has wandered away, you won't have to pull it back to the breath. It just comes. It will come automatically. You just accept the fact mind has wandered away. Enough. It will come back to the breath. So you started observing your mind, the nature of your mind. It keeps on wandering. What a fleeting mind, a flickering mind, a wandering mind. Another reality, where does it wander? Oh, so many objects. You can't keep a diary. You're not allowed to keep a diary here, but even if you were allowed, not possible for anyone to keep a diary where it wandered. Every moment it is somewhere in the sky or somewhere in another world altogether. You can't keep a diary. But still, carefully if you notice, you will find there are only two fields for this mind to wander. The field of the past memories, the field of the future. A memory will arise in your mind, this memory or that memory. At this moment, this memory, later on maybe some other memory. But some memory, it so happened. Oh, so-and-so insulted me in the past. So-and-so abused me. At that time I didn't know what to do. Now this fellow insults me. I will retort like this. I will reply like this. I will do like this, and start rolling in future. And you keep on rolling in future. Again suddenly a thought of the past comes. And you start rolling in the past. Again you jump to the future. And you keep on rolling in the future. This is the habit pattern of my mind. It keeps on rolling in the past or rolling in the future. It does not want to live in the present. It does not want to live in the present. And one has to live in the present. How can you live in the past? The past is gone forever. You cannot buy back the moment that has gone away. You cannot buy back it and relive, giving all the dollars of the world. Impossible. It's gone forever. And future is future. Unless it becomes present, you can't live. You have to live in the present. And look what sort of mind, which does not want to live in present. Oh, that is the reason why it remains so agitated. It does not know the art of living. And the whole technique teaches you the art of living, how to live in the present moment. Even a few moments you get, when you are with the respiration, this is the moment, the reality of this moment, the breath coming in, the breath going out. And all other moments, when you were rolling in the past or in the future, was the result of the habit pattern of the mind. Another reality will become clearer and clearer. Well, it wanders in the past, it wanders in the future. What kind of thoughts? Again, two kinds of thoughts, two patterns. Pleasant, unpleasant. When it rolls in the past memories, the memory may be pleasant memory or unpleasant memory. When it rolls in future, the thought of the future may be pleasant or unpleasant. So either it is pleasant or it is unpleasant. Then you will notice that when it has started rolling in something pleasant of the past or of the future, then a part of the mind has started reacting. Ah, I like it. Ah, wonderful. This should happen again and again. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. This liking, it turns into craving. And it turns into clinging. And you don't know how you have lost the balance of your mind. You have become unbalanced, you become miserable, because you started craving, you started clinging. Similarly, when the mind starts rolling in a thought unpleasant, of past, of future, you will notice a part of the mind will start reacting, I don't like it. And this don't like it very soon turns into aversion, hatred. And again you notice you have lost the balance of your mind, you have become very agitated. Ah, this is the present behavior pattern of my mind. It keeps on reacting with craving, clinging, aversion, hatred, which in the language of the days of Buddha was raga, craving means kraga, and dvesha, aversion. So all the time craving, aversion, therefore all the time agitated. Why this craving? Why this aversion? Because one does not know what is happening deep inside. A surface level of the mind remains busy with the outside objects, and one does not know the depth of the mind where craving arises, where aversion arises, where agitation arises, where misery arises. This is what is called ignorance, moha, and also moha, ignorance. The mind is so ignorant. At times you will notice how ignorant the mind is. A thought arises in the mind, past or future, doesn't matter. Pleasant or unpleasant, doesn't matter. A thought has arisen in the mind. And before even one sentence is over, some other thought has started. And before one sentence is over, some other thought has started. Irrelevant thoughts. There is no sequence of thoughts. And this is madness. What else madness can be? When you say somebody, an insane person, a mad person, this person is mad, this person is insane because this person has no sequence of thoughts. An example, an insane person, hungry from last 4 days, you feel compassionate, you offer him a plate full of food. Very happy, he sits down because he's hungry. He takes just one morsel of the food, and before this morsel reaches the mouth, his thought pattern has changed. Now he starts thinking, I am in a bathroom, I am taking bath, and this is a soap cake. Starts rubbing it on his body. And before that is over, another thought starts coming. This person who has come is my enemy, and he has come to kill me. And before he kills me, I should kill him. And how to kill him? Oh, these are the hand grenades. I throw, and he will be dead. Throws away whole food. This is a mad person, insane person. He has got no sequence of thought. Everyone will realize how insane one is. You got no sequence of thoughts. One thing starts and then suddenly something else will start and then suddenly something else will start. Madness. And this is called moha, ignorance. One ignorance is that you don't know what is happening. One ignorance that there is no sequence of your thought. Well, even if there's a sequence of thought, you don't know how you are generating negativity in your mind and how you are generating misery. This will become clearer and clearer at the experiential level as you go deeper, as you go deeper. The interaction of the mind and the matter will become clearer, clearer, clearer. And you have to work for that. Work in the way that this technique wants you to work. Then the work will become easy. Not to condemn any other technique. Whatever you were practicing in the past, don't condemn it. You were involved in rites or rituals or religious ceremonies, don't condemn. But for these 10 days, you have come here to give a fair trial to this technique, to get best result of your 10 days, to give 10 days of the life for a house.